Hey y'all, so today's video is about celibacy. I have been on my celibacy journey for about 4 or 5 months, almost 6 months. And one thing I can say, it's not an easy journey, but it's worth it. The question I want to ask you, whether you are a male or a female, is why do you feel the need to have to constantly give yourself to different people? When are you gonna decide that enough is enough? I never knew this, but it makes sense now why God says wait until marriage. And that is because in God's eyes, in his world, when you're having sex with someone, you're becoming one with them, and that signifies marriage. So when you're having sex with all these people, you are married pretty much to all those people, which creates a soul tie. And you wonder why you can't get certain people out of your head. You wonder why you're so crazy over a person. Like, sex is so sacred to where it's like, if you're sleeping with somebody who's low vibrational and you're a high vibrational person, that can cause you to become like that person. You want to wait until you find someone who is on your vibrations, who is on your same journey, not same, but similar journey, who's seeking better, who's seeking growth, who's trying to find their purpose in life, the reason why God placed them here. Being celibate is not easy, but I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud at anyone who's watching this video that has chose to be celibate. One of the things I can say, I've never been the type to dream about sex or anything like that, but when I started my journey, those dreams occurred, those urges occurred, and you have to pray those things away. Like, you have to just pray those things away. It doesn't make sense to sleep with all these people. You are degrading yourself at the end of the day. When are you gonna be patient and heal yourself, heal your childhood traumas before you open up someone else's can of worms onto yourself? We are having sex, including myself in the past. I was sleeping with people who I had no business sleeping with, who was not on my level, who was not going where I was trying to go. And that in the end kept me stagnant. What really made me start my journey was the last situation I had, where I thought that person was my person, and he wasn't, or he would be here right now. And I noticed for me how me having sex with someone would make me so emotionally attached to them that when it didn't work, I left feeling sad. The men was happy. That guy was happy. Whoever you slept with, they're happy. They got a piece of you that they can have forever. They got that memory. They know what you feel like. They know what you smell. They know what you can do in the bedroom. They know all that stuff. So they're not upset. But us women, we're left to, feel some type of way. We all thinking like, dang, I gave myself to this dude. I trusted that dude. But did you go to God first? And I'm speaking for myself too. I didn't go to God with these people that I slept with. I didn't. And it allowed, when things ended between us, it allowed me to be so emotionally hurt that I was like, you know what, enough is enough. I'm gonna do this walk with God, because where I'm trying to go, I cannot afford to be sad, depressed, less valued. I can't afford it, because doing that, it clouds your mind to where you can't even focus on what you need to focus on. You can't even see the pathway that you need to go. Sex is so powerful. It's bigger than it just feeling good. It's bigger than that. It's so important for us to heal ourselves. Wait for the person God has for you, and then let that work. Like, even for us, I could be a low vibrational person. My shit's not together. Sorry, my stuff isn't together. And I'm over here sleeping with this high value man, and he's wondering why stuff not going right. My energy has transferred onto him, and vice versa. It's so deeper than just sex. It's so deeper than that. Like, sex is so sacred. Like, you're intimate. Like, it's bigger than just sex. You literally are married to all the people you have slept with. So at this point, you've been married to like 10 people. And you wondering why you can't sleep at night, or why you can't focus, because now you're thinking about all the people that you done slept with, and you're hurt. You can't focus. Now you hate guys. Now you hate men. Now you think all men is the same. When in reality, you didn't change. What we have between our legs is ours. We choose who we give it to. So before you be mad at the man for getting what he wanted and then dipping, be mad at yourself for falling for it. Your private part holds way more power than you know. Same for men. Your private part holds way more power than you know. Like, our wound is so sacred, man. And then especially when you could potentially get pregnant and the person you're sleeping with, you don't think you want to have kids with them because you see some red flags, but you're ignoring the red flags, and then you get pregnant and now you're stuck with a baby mama or a baby daddy. And then when the child gets here and you see that person really for who they are, you're like, dang, I messed up. I should have waited. The child's a blessing, but this person right here, I can't stand them. Like, it's not worth it. And it's not knocking people who, you know, had the baby mamas, had the baby daddies. It's not knocking them, because my family, that's pretty much what it consists of: baby mamas and baby daddies. And I told myself I wanted different. I don't want to be nobody's baby mama. I don't want to have no baby mama drama. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to co-parent. I want union. I want what God wants for me. That's it. So I encourage you guys to be celibate. Find different things that can take your mind off of wanting to have sex. There's so many things you could do. For me, what helped me was reading a book, reading my word, focusing not on guys. I have guys trying to talk to me, and I'm low-key not really interested, because why? I don't have time to sleep with you. I'm trying to get somewhere. You know, I'm trying to get to where God wants me to go. And if I keep stopping to have sex with Joe and Buddy, I'm not going to get there. I'll get there eventually, but it'll take me longer. You have goals, you have dreams. Stop sleeping with people who do not add value to you. And honestly, nowadays, people are sleeping with people just because they have money, because they have status. What about, do they want marriage? And if you don't want marriage, okay, cool, no problem. But God wants marriage for you. God wants you to be happy. God doesn't want you dealing with issues or toxicity, period. Like, he wants you to find the person he put here on this earth for you, so y'all can come together and serve him together, individually and together. So I encourage anybody to start your celibacy journey. It's easier said than done, but I promise you it's not hard. Like, honestly, when I decided to stop having sex, honestly, I didn't get horny. Like, real deal. Like, these dreams just started happening like last week, and I prayed them away, so I haven't had them recently. But it's like, when your mindset is focused on something else, you don't honestly have time to think about pleasurable things in that way. Your mind won't have time for it. Stop going out, being with men who don't want what you want. Stop thinking you can change their mind to get them to eventually have or do what you want, because they're not. They have to grow on their own. It's not your job to get them where you want them to go or get them to meet you at your level. That's God's job. We fall in love with people who have potential. We see the potential in somebody so much to where it's like, I'm ride or die for them. I'm gonna sleep with them, and I'm gonna keep sleeping with them, because I know they have potential. They could get to where I imagine them to be, and also what God wants them to be. But a lot of times, a lot of men and a lot of women, they're not ready. So if they're not ready, leave them where they are. Find yourself, and the person who is ready will come along in God's time, and you're gonna be tested, y'all. The devil has definitely tested me. Like, I have friends that I talk to every now and then, because like you have to branch out and see who fits you. And I promise you, the devil has definitely tempted me to open my legs for them, but I'm so stuck on I'm gonna be celibate, y'all not wasting my time, that all that stuff is being missed. Miss me with that. You're not getting up in here. It's not happening. I don't care if you look real good, you smell good, you got money, you got your own place, I don't care. I don't care. And honestly, ladies, if you tell a guy, yo, I want to wait till marriage, and he's like, that's not gonna work, on to the next one, he's not the person for you. He's not. He's just not the person for you. He doesn't want what you want. It's as simple as that. So be celibate. God doesn't want you giving yourself to all these people until you found your husband. And honestly, sometimes I feel like if you keep sleeping and sleeping and sleeping around, you might not ever find your husband. You might not ever find him, because you're not giving yourself time to grow and to align with your purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. You're just hopping from that's it. It's like, okay, I did this, it was fun for a little minute, it ended, I'm gonna cry for another 3-4 months, and then I'm gonna be on somebody else's stuff. Did you not just learn your lesson? I learned mine. Nobody is getting up in here. Like, respectfully. So please hold yourself to a high standard, ladies. You are worth it. You're worth more than rubies, pearls, and diamonds. Walk like it. And honestly, believe it or not, men actually like when you're not easy. They like it. Because all they can say is, you know what? That's the girl I never touched, because she had standards. She had morals. She knew what she wanted, and she wasn't gonna settle. Because what is the saying? If you fall for nothing, if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Stand for something. This is your temple right here. This is yours. This is your body. Everybody can't come up in the oven. No. So I don't care if you're 60, you're 50, you're 80. It is never too late to save yourself. God already knew what you was gonna do before you did it. So it doesn't matter how old you are. As long as you wake up, God grants you another day, you have the opportunity to be celibate and do better. Your past is your past. Leave it in the past. Walk the straight path now. Your past was the past. It's already done. You live and you learn. You live, learn, and you grow. So now it's time to grow. Bye.